Where have we been?
I don't know. Where have we been? What have we been doing?
I don't know.
Didn't we do an episode recently? We did.
We did. We finished Canada.
Yeah, we did Canada, and we did some assorted other snacks. We did some nuts.
We did do some nuts. That was like last week, right?
2 weeks ago, I think.
I don't know. Passage of time.
Yeah, but we're back. It's February,
It is.
and we got a couple of Universal Yums boxes to do tonight.
Wow. Kicking it old school.
Yes. Well, hell, old school / new school, because God, we've had these boxes for a little bit. But let's get into them.
All right.
All right. Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Universal Yums. Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Willing Snackrifice. I'm Mike.
I'm Liz.
And you're in for a treat tonight.
We're always in for a treat. They're full of treats.
This is true.
Is it a treatier treat?
Possibly.
It's an extra treatful.
I think this is a new country for us, though.
Well, it's a new country in Universal Yums, but it's not a new country for you.
Somewhat. We are doing Universal Yums. We're doing Poland, and one extra box that is not a country. It's the special Christmas holiday box. Which,
so,
as you can tell, we're a little bit behind.
So, are you excited about Poland? I mean, you kind of sort of grew up with some Polish food influences.
Sure. Yeah. And I think this will be interesting. I kind of produced the box, get it ready to go. So kind of looking through it, there's some interesting things in here. So I can't wait to dig into these snacks, try them, and we'll see how we do. Of course, as always, Universal Yums, we're not sponsored by them, but man, do we love their snack boxes.
Mm-hmm. They're always fun.
They are, and they put a great product together. Liz is looking at the book that comes with the snacks, which has trivia questions and descriptions of the snacks and
history of the country.
Yeah, all sorts of fun stuff. Recipes, song lists, the obligatory nutritional facts of the snacks. You get it all.
And some language lessons.
Yeah. And then not only that, but they have stickers that come with the package, which look like this. And so they usually have three of them that are down at the bottom there that you're supposed to put those on the scorecard, which I'll show you in a second. And then there's ones that are just specific to the country, which are up at the top. Mm-hmm. So a little stamp and whatnot. And that's if you're keeping track and you keep the scorecards and everything. I think that's a fun thing families do with these. We don't. We just show them off and go, hey, great presentation. Speaking of the scorecard, you have a lovely scorecard, which I keep track of the snacks, and we go over at the end of the episode.
We show them the back.
And then I was getting there.
I'm getting excited.
And then the map, which highlights some regions of the country
where the snacks might be from,
or features about the trivia. So, again, awesome presentation by Universal Yums. That's why we continue to support them and enjoy doing their snack boxes.
Yep. And on the cover, away we go to Poland with Marie Curie on the cover, and Dzień dobry, which apparently means good afternoon, and I've probably butchered the language because, wow, don't speak Polish. Witam from Poland. The winter climbs may be dropping, but Polish pride is at an all-time high, and that's because this year marks the 20th anniversary of the country officially joining the European Union. What better way to celebrate 2 decades of change than with the unchanging flavors of traditional and modern Polish yums? From crunchy potato snacks to spicy gingerbread, you're about to try a treasure trove of flavors that you'll instantly warm up to. And let's get started.
Okay.
So our first one is cocoa glazed gingerbread sticks, spiced Polish biscuit sticks dipped in chocolate. Oh, the language, I'm going to have a hard time. Beskidzki. The holidays aren't over just yet. We've got one more Polish tradition to squeeze in, but it's not the one where Poles prepare a whopping 12 dishes for Christmas, each representing one of Jesus's disciples, or the one where they eat carp for good luck. Some Poles even keep the fish's scales in their wallets for good measure, or the one where they watch the country's most beloved holiday film, Home Alone. It's the one where they eat gingerbread. Take a bite of the cookie in stick form. Is each stick is with gingerbread spice. I think this is a typo. Each stick is with gingerbread spice, then coated in rich chocolate. Enjoy the last bites of the holidays.
Just very badly worded, I would say.
Each stick is with gingerbread.
So this is, I mean, from the packaging and the description and everything, these are very just reminiscent, I think, of like Pocky.
Polish Pocky.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, if you've had any Asian snacks, you might be familiar with, I think, what the concept of these are. So I'm gonna open the box, and I think we're gonna be proven right there.
I love gingerbread, so I really hope it's. I mean, I'm chocolate covered gingerbread. Why bastardize the gingerbread? But I do love gingerbread.
It seems like just like extra. Like I don't think that they needed to chocolate coat it.
Maybe it keeps it fresh.
They smell good. As soon as I open the package, yeah. If you,
I wish they didn't put chocolate on it. Oh, it smells so good. Like I really wish they didn't put the chocolate on it.
Like I said, like almost like a Pocky stick.
Mm. I like it. Lots of ginger, spicy. Now I understand why they put the chocolate on it. Because the stick itself is not sweet. Like if you eat the end, they put the chocolate on it to make the stick sweet. Oh, they're really good. I like those. I like them a lot.
They're nice.
Another one.
Yeah, I'll agree with you. But I mean, the flavor notwithstanding of just like the cracker.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
It's very good. Very flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
Very ginger forward.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoyable.
Good start, Poland.
Mm-hmm. So, out of 5, where would you be at with those?
I'd give them a 4.
A 4? I'm right with you on that.
Like, I think I would like them if they made the stick sweet and didn't use the chocolate. Because I didn't taste any chocolate. There was no chocolate to it. The chocolate was just sweetener, almost like a frosting.
Almost like you could have put like something else.
Yeah.
Like just like a frosting
or a coating.
Like a coating, yeah.
Yeah, like a honey.
I don't
coating.
mean like a buttercream frosting, but like something like a hardened frosting kind of. Yeah.
Let's do a trivia. To celebrate spring, locals A, toss rotting fish into a tree, B, eat pickled pears, C, throw a big doll in a river, or D, wear blue clogs. Polish people be weird, man.
Well, throw a doll in the river.
They do. Did you know that?
Oh, I just
like, did your family throw a doll in a river or something?
No, I just guessed.
Your grandma just goes out to the creek and yeets one of your sister's dolls into it.
There goes a Cabbage Patch Kid. It sounded like
it sounded Polish.
It just sounded like something like a traditional type thing.
In Poland, springtime means it's time to toss a doll into a river. Not just any old doll, though. Marzana, the pagan Slavic goddess of winter, death, and rebirth. Locals traditionally craft her from hay, cloth, and ribbons, then toss her into the river to guarantee the coming of spring. And remember, don't look back at the doll after it's in the water. It's said to lead to illness. So just over the shoulder, into the water, and don't look back. Just buy winter, buy everything. Just
don't look at it.
Don't look at it. Just make sure you hear the splash and walk away. I think we need to make this a tradition with your family. I think your family needs to go back to their roots and start throwing. I mean, can you get in trouble if you like throw hay, like a hay doll, into the Tennessee River, just walk away. People are gonna be like, "What did he throw? And why is he walking away?" People are gonna call the cops.
I think so. That's very very much like people would be on alert, just wondering what did he just toss? Why did he toss what looks like a body into the river?
No, it's a small doll made out of hay and ribbons. It's like a little doll, like a little thing. You're not
Even
like
so.
I mean, I don't think anybody's making a giant life-sized hay doll to just heave. You look like you're disposing of a corpse. Polish morbidity here. Next on, I think we've had these. I don't know from where though. The original Monster Munch potato snack, Scotland, Poland's saltiest, scariest potato snack. Fun fact: every year, I think this was in like a Halloween box.
That could have been.
Fun fact: every year, the average Pole eats over 250 pounds of potatoes. That's heavier than a baby elephant. So, how are these taters eaten? Beyond pierogi, there are plaki, zmieniadzane, which is potato pancakes. I just wish they would put potato pancakes. Kluski salski, slaski, mashed potato dumplings, and knedel, plum stuffed potato balls.
Schmeagol?
No, needle, Knedle. And for snacks, there's one clear standout, Monster Munch, with their light and airy crunch, perfect sprinkling of salt, and ghoulishly fun shape. These potato crisps are nothing short of a national treasure beloved across the country.
We've had these at some point.
I think they were in a Halloween because they are ghosty. Okay. And these are just like potato Cheetos without the cheese. They're like puffed potato crisps.
They're cute though. Look at that smile.
And tasty. Like potato chips, like Pringles. Puffy Pringles.
Yeah. Lightly salted. Not much. But tasty. I mean, yeah.
I'd 3.
They pair well with the beer I'm drinking, which happens to be from Genesee Brewing. Their Springback.
I think you had that last time we were on.
Could have.
Our next snack is paprika.
Well, you went with a 3 on those, huh?
Yes, I did. What did you?
I'll go 2.5.
Right, middle of the road?
Yeah.
Our next snack is made by the same people who made the gingerbread snacks. I'm not going to keep trying to say their name.
Bezkitsky.
Okay. Paprika peanuts. Peppery peanutty perfection. At dinner tables throughout the U.S., you'll hear pass the salt and pepper. But in Poland, you'll hear something different, pass the paprika. This bright red powder made from dried bell peppers is one of Poland's favorite spices, used to add flavor and color to cheese, meat, and of course, peanuts. With a heavy dusting of the spice, the nuts have been transformed into a smoky, slightly sweet zinger of a snack. Better yet, underneath the paprika spice is a crispy cracker coating, helping to deliver an extra crunch into each and every bite.
These actually sound really good.
Oh, I'm hopeful. I mean, I like paprika.
So they look like
It smells like peanuts. Paprika isn't a hugely strong flavor unless it's smoked. They don't add a ton. It's very faint. You get the peanut. You get the crunch on the outside. These are a good snack, though.
Yeah. Salty. Slightly peanutty. The peanuts just kind of just fade away quick. There's not much to them. There's not like a huge crunch factor there.
No. I mean, they're good. They're Moorish. You would eat them. If they were in like a little bowl in front of you, they'd be gone.
Yeah.
But they're not a punch of flavor, really.
No. They're peanuts.
Yeah, they're
With
crunchy
like
peanuts with a coating.
With a coat, like a seasoned coating. I'd go
2.5.
I'd go,
Middle of the road.
I'd go 3 on those. I like those better than the potato things. Yeah.
I think I would reach for the potato things more than I would reach for the peanuts. I don't always reach for something like peanuts as a snack. I probably should. It's probably better for you. Let's hit a trivia question. In the city of Poznan, the water supply is controlled by A, 10 preschoolers, B, a groundhog, C, 8 clams, or D, a psychic. Poland'd be weird, yo.
A family that throws dolls into the water.
Not an option.
The clams.
Again, you are right. The clams at Poznan's water treatment plant all have sensors fixed to their shells. If all 8 clams close, a reaction to unsafe pollutants in the water, the sensors will trigger the water supply to shut off. Luckily, it hasn't happened in the 26 years the clams have been employed. So locals can drink their tap water feeling happy as clams. You think there would be a little bit more technological water safety feature than gluing things to clams.
I just have a question.
Hmm?
How do they know if it's working or not if it hasn't triggered?
I mean, the clams could be dead.
I mean, how do they know that
They
the
must
what?
check the clams.
Have they had multiple clams? Like,
I think
in
they're
this
the same
job?
clams.
It
And it specifically says 8 clams, not like a whole like field of them or whatever they are in
Just
the
8.
ocean. Just 8 of them.
I mean, have they trained new clams to replace like clams that are going to retire?
Retired clams. Gets a pension.
I mean, it actually made the most sense out of all the choices, but still really damn odd.
Yeah. You're starting to make sense here. Next snack. Lemon cream cookies. Crumbly almond biscuits filled with lemon cream. This yum contains an important life lesson. Don't take lemons for granted. Under the communist regime from 1944 to 1989, lemons were rare in Poland. I didn't know Poland was a communist country. I knew it was Eastern Bloc, but interesting.
Well, you know.
Until a local scientist named... This person's name is spelled SZCZEPAN. Japan. You just call him Scuzzy? You just
He's a Vasco girl.
Pięciak. Polish language is hard. Introduced a new lemon that wasn't a lemon at all. This lemon tastes just like the real thing, but is actually a hybrid of a pomelo and citron fruit. By encouraging locals to grow it, this guy gave Poland, I'm not saying his name again, gave Poland a bright lemony flavor in a dark time. Thankfully, modern Poland is flush with true lemons, which in turn makes these citrusy cookies possible.
Right on.
I doubt you would have done any better.
Probably not.
I don't think I'm having a stroke live.
A cookie for you?
Ooh, they smell lemony.
You know I'm not a big fan of lemon.
No, but I am.
They seem very shortbreadish-ish just by when I pulled it out of the package.
Mm.
There's like a cream in the middle.
Lemon cream.
Yeah.
Mm. Good. Be very good with tea. It's short, like an almond shortbread, lemon cream filling, and it's not like hard cream like you get in an Oreo. It's like a legit like frosting cream.
The flavor, I'm not trying to short your aunt's cookies. The flavor reminds me of those lemon cookies that your aunt makes.
Yeah.
In some respects. They're obviously not as good, but
No, but they're good. They are tasty. I like the
pretty good.
I like the texture of the
they're,
shortcake.
they're not bad.
Of course, my nose runneth over already.
Again, I'm not the biggest fan of lemon to begin with, but if I'm just being objective and just scoring them based on the quality of them, I would go. I'd go 3.75.
Yeah, I would agree. It wouldn't be willing sacrifice if I didn't blow my nose at least once.
It's like it's your signature.
It's my signature, blowing my nose. Live.
Yep.
Next up is, wow, we're going real. Might want to take a drink, because we're going from one kind of thing that doesn't go with another. Next up is a dark chocolate marshmallow bar. Poland's iconic pillowy cocoa-covered treat. Ask anyone in Poland for the country's most famous chocolate, and they'll point you to the E. Vettel Company. It's just as famous in Poland as Hershey's is in the United States. Not to mention 40 years older. Founded all the way back in 1851. Ask what E. Vettel's most famous confection is, and you'll be pointed at this yum named Ptasi Mleczko. There are too many consonants, too close together in these words. After a Greek idiom meaning an unobtainable delicacy. This fluffy, dark chocolate-coated vanilla marshmallow treat skyrocketed in popularity.
Does it have unobtainium in it?
It must. Skyrocketed in popularity after John Vettel first crafted it in 1936, and it's still every bit as beloved today. And it looks like nougat. It smells like an ice cream bar.
It almost reminds me in some respects like a Charleston chew. Like just by smell.
The chocolate is good. I wasn't expecting good chocolate. Usually when stuff is coated that thin, the chocolate is kind of that crap chocolate, but it's actually really good. That would make one hell of a s'mores. I don't even like s'mores. I like the marshmallow inside too.
That's like an amped up Charleston chew.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Like a much better version of that.
Well,
Like,
the chocolate is better.
oh, yeah. Like miles above it. And actually, the marshmallow is better. Like both components are better than like a Charleston chew. That's what I'm comparing it to, because that's, like almost like
1-to-1.
what it reminds me of most. So with that in mind, I'm gonna go 4.25 with that.
I'd probably do 4. I mean, it's really good. I don't know if I'd choose it over other things. I'm not huge on dark chocolate, but it wasn't bitter, so I liked it. Let's go with some more weird Polish trivia. Poland is home to the largest blank in Central Europe. A, glacier. B, volcano. C, geyser. D, desert.
I'm gonna go with geyser.
Nope, it's D, desert.
Oh.
Nope, it's not a mirage. Chilly, forested Poland is home to a desert. In the 13th century, land was cleared to make room for a silver mine, but instead, 37,000 acres of sand were uncovered, deposited over a century before by the melting glaciers. Today, the Bledau Desert has shrunk to 7,900 acres, with locals coming together to conserve the kooky attraction.
Hmm.
Polish
That's
deserts.
interesting.
Our next snack is from our yum bag. Our next two snacks are actually from our yum bag. The first one is cow candy milk fudge. Beloved Polish caramels with a crumbly outside and gooey inside.
These sound familiar.
Say hello to Poland's most popular candy, the little cow.
I wonder if we had a Poland before, because I think we've had
We'll have
these.
to look back. I mean, it's possible that just other countries
Have something similar.
something similar.
'Cause I remember something like this.
Say hello to Poland's most popular candy, the little cow, but we're not talking about the cute cow on the wrapper, though it is adorable. We're referencing the candy's name, which is literally little cow, or kroki, in Polish. First produced in Poznan by the Pomorski family, the candy is made by combining cow's milk with butter and sugar, boiling it, pouring it into a pan, cooling it, and cutting into their signature rectangles. The result is a buttery caramel candy with a crumbly outside and a luxuriously soft inside. Our advice: take teeny bites, allow each to melt slowly in your mouth so that this little cow can last as long as it possibly can. Milk fudge. I think we've had milk fudge. I don't know if it's this one. I don't know if we've done Poland, but we've done countries that are like right next door. I think we've done like Lithuania. I think we've done Russia. I think we've done Hungary. We've done like places that are that probably have same or similar
items. Yeah, this sounds familiar.
Doesn't smell like anything. I like the flavor. It's not a chewy caramel. It is kind of a crumbly caramel.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not bad. We've had caramels that are like really crumbly, and all you get is that granular sugar. This is kind of a almost. It is better to let it melt than it is to chew it. It seems like something that we get in an Easter basket or a Christmas stocking.
Good.
Or maybe, there's a certain generation of people that like it, like Werther's Originals, and they keep a little bowl of them in the house or something.
They're good.
I'm calling it old people candy. I'd probably give them, I probably wouldn't buy them, but if they were given to me, I would eat them. 2.75.
Yeah, the thing about them is like they're not like super like sugary sweet. They're sweet, but like not like where it's almost like a bite of sweet.
Yeah.
And they just melt like really nice and have like just like a light caramel feel to them. Yeah. They just kind of melt away and it's smooth. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay. I mean, I feel like you were mocking me a little bit.
No, because you kind of went, hippy dippy.
Yeah, man. Like one time Jerry and I had these, man. It was so good. Well, Jerry came out. What'd you say? 2.75, right?
Yep.
I'd be at a 3 with those. Yeah, Jerry and I, man, we really enjoyed those milk fudges.
I imagine that Jerry would enjoy milk fudge. Our next one up doesn't sound good to me. This sounds like a bad combo.
And you might have only one of these that you can have.
Yeah. Chocolate covered jelly candy. A surprise selection of lemon, orange, and cherry. When you think jelly, you probably think of the fruity spread you slather on toast, but in Poland it refers to any number of unique dishes. There's kissel or kisiel, a loose raspberry jelly commonly served as a drink, or zernik zimno, a jelly topped cheesecake. But let's focus on the particular jelly in your box. An uber popular chocolate covered jelly candy. Fruity lemon, orange, or cherry jellies are slathered in chocolate so that Poles can get their jelly fix on the go, and so that you can sample this jiggly Polish tradition.
So Liz has like an allergy to oranges, and they gave us 4 of these. 3 out of the 4 are orange. The other one is lemon, so it's chocolate covered lemon jelly. Good luck.
At least chocolate and orange go together.
Yeah, this is. I'm afraid for you.
They couldn't have given us cherry. You sure these are all orange? Yeah. Yeah. Looks like a little turd.
Oh.
A hard one. Does yours smell good? I mean, I can't eat it, but no, it smells the same.
Like, why would they do lemon?
Is that one at least good?
It's good. It's chocolate orange. It tastes like a Tootsie Pop.
Finish yours.
What?
Finish yours. This is just unfortunate.
Chocolate
And
covered
dark
lemon
chocolate covered lemon
jelly. Like, why? Why would they pick lemon?
I guess in some places lemon and chocolate go together. Seeing if you're picking up the same vibe as me.
It's like pledge and chocolate.
Chocolate covered furniture polish.
It's pledge and chocolate.
It's pledge and chocolate. I felt like if you spilled some chocolate on a table and you decided to just lick it straight off of the table and the table had been freshly polished. That's what that tastes like.
Like, why did they do that?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a flavor that people like in other places.
Pledge and chocolate?
Or fake lemon, flemin and chocolate. Yeah, that's I mean, the chocolate's all right. I'll give it a 1 for the chocolate. I wish I could just give it like separate scores, like 1 for the chocolate and like negative 5,000 for the lemon pledge jelly candy. Like, we can do lemon fine. Like, you've had lemon jelly babies and stuff, and they actually taste like lemon. They don't taste like pledge. A lot of times when these boxes, when they do something lemon, they use something and it just really comes across as furniture polish.
Yeah.
So that's a 1.
I'll go 2.5.
Well, because you had the orange one. Yours
I mean, the orange
skewed.
the orange was better. I'm curious about the cherry. Like, would the
really
cherry
like
have
the
been
cherry.
better?
Or it could have tasted, because chocolate and cherry could taste like cough syrup.
It could have, but I mean, my hope would be that it would be like chocolate covered cherry vibes there, right?
Yeah. So here's one that you might know. I think it's popular in Buffalo. So the large Polish community in
Dingus
Buffalo.
Day.
Yeah. On the Polish holiday of Śmigus Dingus, which apparently that's the whole name of it, it's custom for A, girls to steal shoelaces from boys, B, children to ride ponies, C, boys to dump water on girls. Or D, newlyweds to make honey bread.
I'm gonna guess the water.
It is, yes, C. In Poland, I want to say Smiegel, but it's Schmigus, Dingus. Easter Monday tradition calls for boys to wake girls up by dousing them with buckets full of water.
I
To-
thought it was just like an excuse, like in Buffalo, just to have like another day, almost like St. Patrick's Day, where people would just go out and drink. I mean, that's what I thought.
They do celebrate Dingus Day there.
Oh, big time! They have they have special celebrations.
So the tradition is boys dump buckets of water on girls to wake them up in the morning. To avoid the drenching, girls can pay a so-called ransom of Pizanki, traditional painted Easter eggs, or they can extract their revenge by dousing the boys right back.
No,
So apparently, it's a big water fight.
huh?
Have you gone to a Dingus Day like parade or celebration or anything where they do water fights or something?
I mean, I lived in Buffalo. I don't recall that being like a thing, like that was like known. I mean, I'm sure they celebrated it, but I don't remember it.
All right, our next snack, we are staying in the world of chocolate. Espresso cream dark chocolate, fueling Poland since 1683. Legends had it that the soldiers of the Polish Habsburg army first found coffee beans in 1683 while liberating Vienna from a Turkish siege. Not knowing their value, they wanted to burn the beans. Luckily, Polish King Jan III instead gifted the loot to one of his officers, Jerzy Franciszek Kolszycki. Literally, this is spelled Kul. Okay, Kul. Czycki.
Suzuki.
Who used them to open the first coffee house in Vienna. From there, Europe was hooked. So we have these people whose names I can't say to thank for this yum. Without their legendary efforts, you might never be able to try this decadently dark espresso cocoa fusion.
Based on the other chocolate that we've had, I have high hopes for this.
Yeah, they do chocolate well. Polish chocolate. Who knew? Did you know?
Oh, no clue.
In my experience with your family's traditions is more on the lines of the savory foods.
Oh, like the pierogi.
Pierogies and Polish
Glumpi?
sausage and stuffed cabbage and...
You ever had glumpi?
Yeah, your sister made it once. You getting chocolate all over your fingers?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good sign.
There you go.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. They're a little... You can see kind of the filling.
It smells amazing.
Oh, wow, it does smell like a lot of coffee. Just a punch of coffee.
Oh, man.
Coffee and dark chocolate. Much better than coffee and lemon or chocolate and lemon. Really bitter. Wow. It's bitter. Holy crap.
That is a kick in the face.
It is.
Man, that is good. I'm enjoying this.
I'll wake you up in the morning. Wow. Polish people don't even have a cup of coffee when they wake up. They just have a candy bar. That's
intense.
It is intense.
It's delicious, though.
It's dark chocolate and good dark chocolate. And then the filling is like pure, barely sweetened espresso. There's Not a lot of sweetness to this. This is like drinking black coffee or black, obviously espresso that was made over dark chocolate. Like if you put a piece of dark chocolate over the cup and, pulled your espresso and just let it filter through it, that's this flavor. That's intense.
I like it.
It's intense. You said it. It is a kick.
In the face.
Well, it's really good. It's
It is.
creamy. It's not grainy. I couldn't eat a whole bar though. Not at once.
No.
This would be like I ate a piece today, and then I'll eat another piece tomorrow.
Well done.
Mm.
That's a 4.5 for me.
I'm gonna give it a 4. Not because I think it could be any better, but because of my personal taste. Like I have to give it a 4 to recognize the fact that it is quality.
Yeah.
But I don't give it a 5 or above a 4 because I'm just not gonna reach for it.
Right.
Next up, we're going back to savory. Butter and salt potato chips. A strange and savory chip. Butter potato chips? Yes. In Poland, the combination is a no-brainer. Both potatoes and dairy products, including, of course, butter, are beloved ingredients in Polish cuisine. So beloved, in fact, that the Polish version of the phrase, it's a piece of cake, is literally a phrase in Polish I'm not going to try, or it's a roll with butter. So you can see why Poland would be the country to invent salty, buttery potato chips like these. Once you taste one, you think you'll find eating the whole bag is, well, a roll with butter.
So I haven't shown the package yet because every once in a while, Universal Yums, we get the large format bag of chips. This one is giant size.
That's good. Hopefully they're good.
There's some air in there, but
Well, hopefully they're good, and then there's enough of them. Do they smell good?
decent.
Can you say what the name of it? What's on the bag?
Ojewski Ziemniacki. I don't know. I mean,
They're just chips.
oh,
You definitely tasted butter.
yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I feel like I'm gonna have palpitations eating this.
No, I don't know how I feel. I'm like, is it? It's weird.
They're buttery potatoes.
They are buttery.
I really like them.
My brain is just. My brain is trying to understand how they don't taste rancid.
You can see there's butter on the packaging.
I mean, they're not crazy salty either,
No, there's
It's
a
just-
little bit.
but it's like more butter than anything else.
Yeah.
It tastes like a baked potato that's been drowned in butter.
Yeah.
They're good.
I would want these like with like chive seasoning on them too.
No, I
I
would want
do.
them. I think they're good by themselves,
No, I'd want to try like a variety, like different,
like butter and chive, or butter and
Yeah.
something, butter and bacon, or
Yeah,
butter and onion. I think the butter is a delicate flavor, though, that it would be overpowered by other things. I'll give those a 4.5.
wow.
Those would be gone if you left them with me.
I'm gonna go 4.25 with this.
We'll do one last trivia before our last snack.
Okay. Or our last snack of this box.
Which is a common pizza topping in Poland? A. Mayonnaise. B. Ketchup. C. Mustard. D. Soy sauce.
I'm going to go ketchup.
Yeah. Order a slice of pizza in Poland and you'll get a side of ketchup or a hearty drizzle right on top. It all started with a traditional street food called, word that is says too many consonants, an open-faced baguette topped with cheese, mushrooms, and loads of ketchup. The dish became so popular that even when Western-style pizza came to Poland, ketchup remained the topping of choice. Ketchup pizza. Last one is we're going back. We're finishing. We're kind of where we started with a chocolate marzipan gingerbread bar. So chocolate and gingerbread. 3 layers of Polish decadence. This yum is more than just a spice treat. It is a testament to Polish perseverance. Kopernik, the company that bakes this cake, has been in operation since 1763 and has had its fair share of ups and downs over the past 250 years. During World War II, the factory was destroyed, and the majority of their gingerbread machines were shipped to Germany to use as military parts. After the war, the communist government controlled and owned the company until 1982, when it was finally given back to the private owners. Though you probably would have liked this dark chocolate coated gingerbread without the triumphant backstory, you can now feel a little bit more inspired with every bite.
And it's Baton Punakawi. That's what I'm going with. Baton Punakawi. Curious though, like the dark chocolate covered. They certainly like their chocolate covered sweets.
Chocolate covered sweets, and it's all dark chocolate. There's no milk chocolate or white chocolate.
Okay.
Just take a bite before it makes a mess.
Oh, it smells.
Is it gingerbready? Okay. It's a gingerbread cake.
Yeah. I think the marzipan kind of like softens the ginger
Spice.
a bit.
Almost takes away from the spice. I like marzipan, but I think in this case I could have done without it. I would have preferred just the cake.
It's good.
I'd probably give that a 3. Which is sad because I love gingerbread, but there's too much going on with it. I mean, it's a good cake. It's a good snack cake.
The chocolate's good.
The chocolate is good. It's just that the marzipan kind of detracts. And I mean, I like marzipan and gingerbread independently of one another, but together they just kind of fight for dominance. And in doing so, detract from one another.
I would go 3. I think you're right. I think you're right on the money. Yeah. So not too bad. I mean, that's the Poland box. I'm going to mute this just for a half second. Liz is going to step away for a second, and while she does that, I'm going to go over our scores and our favorite snacks from the Poland box. So, first up, like kind of like our runner-up snacks, we'll go with the gingerbread sticks, and then the dark chocolate marshmallow bar. We both rated those about a 4. I rated this a little bit higher than Liz. And then next up was probably the most interesting snack of this box. the butter potato chips. Liz went 4.5. I went 4.25. And then my overall favorite of the box, Liz gave it a little bit lesser of a rating, but still pretty high. The dark chocolate espresso bar. I went 4.5. She went 4 on that. Our least favorite snack of the box were the jelly, chocolate covered jelly candies. Liz went with a 1 because she got the lemon pledge of doom jelly candy, and I got an orange one. The orange was okay. Maybe not the most favorite thing in the world. Just the orange. It tasted almost like a Tootsie Pop, like one of those orange Tootsie Pops with the Tootsie Roll in the middle. And then something I think that we've had before, the Monster Munch potato snacks, which they're okay. But that takes us through the Polish Universal Yums box. They always do a very nice job with the snacks in these boxes. And we're going to get ready for the next box. So I'm going to change some things out here, and once Liz comes back, we'll get started with that one. I'm just getting the scorecard out. As always, if any of you are interested in doing a Universal Yums episode with us, you can order their boxes online. Just, do like a Google search for Universal Yums. I'm not sure of the exact website. It might be universalyums.com or whatever. But you can go to their website. Actually, it might be listed in the book. Yeah, universalyums.com. Just go to their website and you can actually just order the monthly subscription box, and I could have you linked in and do this. It's really simple and easy to set up and everything. So if you're ever interested in joining us for an episode, let me know. Reach out to us on our Facebook page, and we'll coordinate that. So just getting the stuff set up here now for the next box, which is not going to be a country box. It is going to be a snacks from around the world. And usually what it ends up being, we've had this in the past, it ends up being like a greatest hits of like the previous year of Yums. So there'll be things that we've had before. So we'll probably be able to run through these pretty quickly because we've probably had all of these. So we'll get there in just a moment. So as we're waiting for her, future plans that we have coming up for this, we have another trip or two to Baltimore coming up in the very near future. And as you know, the last time we went to Baltimore, we went to one of our favorite grocery stores to visit, H Mart. And we plan on visiting there again and picking up some snacks from H Mart if there's anything new that they have that we haven't had before. I'm sure there'll be a ton of things that we'll want to try from there. We may also try some other things, like I plan on bringing a cooler and some freezer packs, so we might bring back some ice cream snacks and things of that nature. Maybe we might do like a dumpling Snackrifice, like where we try some different dumplings or shomai or something like that, like some things that we can do in the air fryer or something like that. That should be very interesting. I know the last time we went, they had a lot of stuff at that store. You never know, there might be some further trips to Canada coming up. We'll see. Or other parts of the country that we're going to do. I know I have a upcoming trip to Chicago. So if there's anything that I bring back from that trip. Yeah. I know we did talk about going back to, there's some European grocery stores in the area, maybe going back to those and picking some things up from those. And then there's a few other ideas that we have that we've been floating around. Maybe doing another pickle panel, and doing something with Trader Joe's. We've been kind of bantering about doing something with them because there's a lot of great snacks at Trader Joe's. A lot of stuff that we've had before, and then a lot of stuff we haven't. So that might be something to stay tuned for. They have so many different like seasonal snacks and things of that nature that they always rotate their stock. So it could be a very interesting episode. And then there's an Asian grocery store in the area too that we sometimes go to visit, and they always have some interesting things. So that might be another place that we go to soon to get some additional snacks. Because we do have a little bit of a backlog of Universal Yums, but we don't have that many to regularly do episodes, and they only put out like one a month. So that eventually we'll work our way through all of those, and we'd prefer to do more than one episode a month. If you have any suggestions of other places that we should go to, feel free. If you know any companies that maybe we should buy some snacks from, like our friends out in Cleveland that where we got snacks from Hilson Nut Company, let us know. We would love to order snacks and support some local businesses. So if you have any suggestions in that, in that kind of end of things, we're very receptive. I actually plan on ordering some more nuts from Hilson because there's some nuts that I've seen on their website that I'm kind of interested in trying. So we'll probably try those out as well. But if you have any recommendations or any places we should order things from, please let me know by just reaching out to us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Willing Snackrifice. And I switched to a different beer. So we're doing a holiday pack from Universal Yums next, which it's largely just like a greatest hits of the previous year that they do. They do it every year. And I thought, what better beer that I had one sitting in the fridge than to do Great Lakes Brewing Company out of Cleveland, Ohio. Their barrel-aged Christmas ale. Thought that might be a good one to pair with it. It's got some nice barrel characteristics. Little spicy, not too much. Very Belgian-y in some respects. It's nice. It's a nice beer. Slightly fruity in a way, almost like dark fruits. It's a good one. Looking at the snacks here that are in this holiday box, I know there are some things that Liz is not going to look forward to. Namely, the first item on this. I know definitely she is not going to be happy about having to revisit this snack. She's going to hate me as she's coming back into the room.
What did you do?
Because I am telling the folks that are not watching us that that this first snack in this holiday pack is something that you are not going to enjoy. Which I'm not going to even show you with the item or read the description. I am just going to hold the package up to the camera. So you'll get the reveal when the people who eventually watch this do at the same time.
Did you intro the box?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Farts, bag of farts.
So this is the Around the World We Go, Away We Go, Universal Yums holiday pack.
And they start with a bag of farts.
And they start out with the salted egg yolk popcorn from Taiwan. Eggs, they're not just for breakfast anymore. That's because in Taiwan, they're the ultimate celebration food. Egg dumplings called zongzi are a staple of the summertime Dragon Boat Festival. Egg yolk filled mooncakes are a must for the fall moon festival, and locals eat soy sauce soaked tea eggs on the Lunar New Year to ensure a year of wealth and prosperity.
I like eggs.
And then there's this extra special, extravagantly excellent popcorn. Was that too many egg puns for one sentence?
Mm.
While we can't promise it'll bring you riches, we can guarantee rich flavor and an even richer cultural background. So pop up in that bag and let's celebrate the Taiwanese way.
So I like eggs, and I love soft-boiled eggs. I don't have a problem with egg yolks. The egg yolk dumplings sound awesome. The tea eggs sound awesome. But every time they put salted egg flavor on snack food, it's like dried powdered farts sprinkled on whatever they're trying to flavor as salted egg. I'm not even going to want to smell the bag. Did it just
as soon
drop
as
out
opened,
at you
yeah,
as egg farts? Oh. Yeah, egg farts. I mean, it might not be terrible. It smells more like a fried egg than an egg fart, but why is it sweet? Why is it sweet? No! That should be salty. Salted. They're like egg flavored Cracker Jack. Ah!
So
No.
what I get from them is almost like the vibe of like kettle corn. Where like kettle corn's got like that salty, sugary kind of taste to them, but these then are eggy as well.
I mean, they don't smell as farty. They do smell like fried eggs. Like if you've ever fried not scrambled egg, they smell like fried sunny side up eggs while you're cooking them. So I'm like, oh, if these are salty and they taste eggy like that, it'll be fine. But they've got that sugary exterior. I don't know, sweet eggs. No. No, I wouldn't eat those if there was a bowl in front of me and I was starving. Yeah. 0.
0.
Well, I can't give them anything.
I'll go a 2.
You're weird. Sweet eggs.
Oh. Trivia for you.
Hit me.
Reversal. We'll do a reversal here since I can actually see this. On December 25th, Peruvians settle old conflicts by A, sharing a drink, B, cooking together, C, having a debate, or D, brawling.
I'm going to say cooking together.
You'd be incorrect.
Is it brawling?
D, brawling.
They just fight it out.
Have a score to settle with someone? Let's hope it wasn't in the Chubavilicus province of Peru. That's because they prefer to settle unresolved disputes through fisticuffs. Takanaku is a raucous festival that involves drinking, dancing, and letting go of old grudges for the sake of peace in the coming year. It's well-meaning enough, but we prefer to settle conflicts over some yums instead. All right, I'll give you one more here for now, and then we'll get to the next snack.
Okay.
From December to January, people in Wales are greeted by a mysterious creature that A, has the head of a horse skull, B, sings Christmas carols, C, challenges people to rap battles, or D, wants to raid your kitchen.
A.
It's a
Mary Drew.
It's a trick question.
Oh, it's all
of the above.
Well, it doesn't challenge you to rap battles. It challenges you to rhyming riddles.
Yes. So it's not a party until Mary Lude shows up to shout insults at children. It may sound scary to some, but this 400-year-old tradition is said to bring luck and fortune to anyone visited by the strange creature. The game goes like this. A group of people come to carol outside homes with one of them dressed as Mary Lude. I hope I'm saying that right.
Ludd, right?
Lwyd. Mary Ludd? Once let inside, Mary Ludd and the residents hurl rhyming insults at each other until a victor is declared. Make sure you're prepared, though, because if you lose the battle, you have to feed all the carolers.
It's just creepy because if you've ever seen a picture of it, it's like this giant, like, death skull in a cloak. It's like, death has come and wants to trade rhymes with you.
All right. So next up, maybe these will be more down your path.
I remember, I don't know if we had this flavor, but I remember these. I remember the brand.
Yeah, these are from Truffy's and Company. They're raspberry macaron chocolate truffles. There's the package. And I'll give that to my lovely assistant.
I know we had Truffies or Truffies.
It was picture it. Christmas Day 1895. The pristine snow was cold, but the owners. I can't read. The pristine snow was cold, but the ovens in French pastry chef Louis Dufour's bakery ran hot. Last-minute shoppers were looking for something new and delicious to serve their holiday guests. That was when the inspiration struck, and Chef Dufour whipped up what we now know as chocolate truffles. The little morsels were an instant success, and are now one of France's most famous desserts. Try them for yourself and savor the rich French chocolate with all the crunchy, fruity sweetness of raspberry macaron cookies. Bon appetit.
Mm.
Are those much better than the salted egg?
Smell them. They're so good.
Looks like a nice light dusting of cocoa on the outside.
Creamy chocolate, raspberry with crunchy cookie bits. So good. Like, it just melts in your mouth. You just suck on them and it just melts. I actually would like them a little bit better if they didn't have the cookie in them and they were just that raspberry chocolate.
Oh, they're delicious. I'd go 4.5 on this.
I have 4.75. I only ding them that the cookie inside is a little pointy.
Yes. All right. Well, let's see how you do with these next ones.
Where are we going now?
We're going to the UK. These are mocktail bonbons. Celebrate New Year's Eve with the UK's juiciest pub faves. If you're English and 18 or older, odds are you'll be heading to your favorite local pub to ring in the new year. But with these British mocktail bonbons, parents, there's no alcohol inside. All right, we're not concerned about that. The pub is headed straight to you instead. Pop open some bubbly Prosecco, sip on a fruity peach Bellini, tip back a tequila sunrise, pucker up for a cranberry Cosmo, or opt for a classically British gin and rhubarb. Whatever cocktail flavor you choose, raise a glass full of these candies, the world's juiciest toast to the new year. But remember to always chew responsibly.
Okay, so there's a few here that have, there's one that has orange in it, but I don't know which one it is. So I'm going to err on the side of caution. I know there's peach and then there's orange, but I'm going to say this lighter one is peach and this darker one is the tequila sunrise. But I'm going to go with the, I know we had the Prosecco ones.
You want me to try?
I'm going to have the, I think one of the gin
I'll
ones.
try one of these ones just so you can know. Oh, they actually smell.
Oh, it's gin. I think. That might have been Cosmo.
Oh, they're sour.
Mm-hmm. They're fun. Let's see, compare it to this one.
Wow. Those are like...
No, that's gin. Purple and green is the gin and rhubarb. Purple and white, I think, is the Cosmo. I think this pale pink is Prosecco. Yep. That's Prosecco. Was the one you had orange or peach?
I think it was orange. I'm not 100% sure. It was very sour.
You want to try the gin one? There's only one left.
Sure.
I could tell right away because it had that almost Christmas tree.
Not too bad. They're very sour though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised. I'd probably, honestly, not a huge fan of those. I'd probably go like a 3.
I like them. Oh, 4. Sour. Sour.
Indeed.
Oh, they're fun.
All right.
As I smack.
All right. Another trivia question for you.
Okay.
Norway's holiday kransekake cake contains A, a solid gold coin, B, a bottle of wine, C, smoked salmon, or D, a black pearl.
Coin.
Incorrect. B, a bottle of wine. Best cake ever. This tall cone-shaped 18-layer cake is decorated with ornaments, flags, and firecrackers. Served on Christmas for the New Year, the towering treat is eaten layer by layer, slowly revealing an entire bottle of wine in the center. Cheers. I can imagine them doing that like on the British Bake Off.
I think they have. I think I've, but I don't know. I don't know that I've ever seen them do it. It sounds familiar, but I don't remember a bottle of wine inside. Or maybe they just said it was shaped like a bottle of wine. Maybe.
So this next snack might be up your alley. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. Because this could go either way.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dulce de leche filled plum cake.
From
Argentina.
Okay. I asked because we've had bad experiences with sour plum
right.
from some Asian countries where I'm just like, blah, blah, blah.
And that's without reading the description yet. So,
Okay. Dulce de leche, plum cake.
yeah, soft and airy with dulce de leche jam inside. You're holding the solution for family peace this holiday season. Dulce de leche. According to legend politician Juan Manuel de la Rosa, had a maid who accidentally cooked milk and sugar for too long on the stove. When she returned, the concoction was so gooey and sweet she thought she'd need to throw it away. But De La Rosa sampled it and loved it so much that he shared it with his political enemy, who was also his cousin, as they discussed a peace treaty.
Wow.
We're basically saying that once everyone in your family tries this famous Argentinian Christmas cake, they might just start agreeing on, well, we don't really know. But at least they'll agree that it's delicious. So there you go.
Plum cake. La cumbre. Okay. Drop like a Twinkie-ish. Shaped like a Twinkie-ish. Oh, it's in a little skirted thing. It's like in a little cupcake.
Like almost like a loaf.
It's a loaf. It smells kind of chemical.
A little bit.
Very moist. It's a decent cake. I like it. I bet the homemade version is stellar. This has obviously got that manufactured taste that Hostess and Little Debbie and Entenmann's and all those manufactured factory preservative packed snack cakes have. But the bones of the recipe are there, that it's sweet, it's moist, it's the filling is, really good. Get the vanilla. It's just, yeah, no, I don't hate it.
It's nice. It's mild. Like it's very subtle. I was afraid that the plum was going to be kind of too much, but it really wasn't.
No.
Caramel comes through nice. Yeah, pretty decent. I would go I'd go 3.5.
Yeah, I'd probably 3. Not that. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't be the first thing I reach for. I don't hate it. I like it better than average.
I hear you.
What's next?
So I'm a little surprised that this is midway through the box because this could be very overpowering.
Okay. Could blow out our taste buds here.
Yep.
Achoo!
White truffle potato chips from Spain. A Spanish holiday delicacy. In Spanish, 'tis the season of truffles. Starting in November, trained dogs scour the northern region of Aragon in search of the coveted underground fungus. Once sniffed out, the truffles are sold for between $250 and $350 per pound. It's no wonder they're dubbed the Black Diamonds of Spain. But even though the country is flush with black truffles, that doesn't help their other insatiable craving for the white variety. Milder, lighter, and tangier than the native variety, white truffles are imported to Spain in droves, making appearances in salads, garnishes, and sometimes in decadent potato chips like this.
They don't have a strong smell, but the taste. Crunchy, truffly, a little bit of garlic.
I think that's just the truffle.
They're
They're almost like kettle cooked.
that crunchy.
Yeah.
I would buy these all the time. These would be like if this was like available at Wegmans, is like, you got your regular, your salt and vinegar, your sour cream and onion, and you got these ones. I would probably always pick these ones.
That flavor's going to stick with you for like a while.
It's not the worst flavor to stick with you.
No, but it might hinder the tasting of the remaining snacks.
Yeah, truffles do. Truffle oil coats your mouth and lingers.
Those are delicious, though.
Those are 5.
A 5. Wow.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, that's like I can't find fault with those in any shape, way, or form.
Okay.
Mm.
I'll go 4.5. Very almost like mushroom-esque.
Yum. Crunchy, fresh. You still taste the potato, but that truffle. And it's not. We've had stuff that was more truffly that I didn't. Not that I didn't like it, but you're right that it like you couldn't. Everything else was tainted by the taste of truffle, even the sweets. This I don't think is that powerful. Like I don't think it's staying. Well, let's see. What's next? Are you going to go trivia?
What's considered bad luck if you do it in the 2 days after Taiwanese New Year? A, eat leftover food. B, cleaning the house. C, sharing a meal with strangers. Or D, wearing new clothes. I think I know what the answer is, but nope, I was wrong.
Leftover food.
That's what I thought.
Is it wearing new clothes?
It's cleaning the house.
Oh.
After the Lunar New Year in Taiwan, it's believed the house is blessed with good fortune, so throwing anything away, even trash or dust, could get rid of all of your good luck. Instead, you're supposed to wait a few days to let the good fortune sink in before doing any cleaning. We can get on board with this year long.
No, I can't clean. I can't. Just the good luck would go away. I don't want to clean up the good luck.
All right, we're headed to the yum bag.
Okay.
They always have like these little tiny bags in these with smaller like candies.
Bulk item candies.
Yeah.
Well, they don't want to sell it, like give us a whole giant bag of them. So you just get a few.
These first ones are from the Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Oh.
No. Crabs.
Chocolate peanut powder in a crunchy candy shell. During the weeks between Christmas Eve and Epiphany, the streets of Ukraine are full of music. That's because it's prime time for kolodiki. Excuse me. Christmas caroling. Carolers will dress up in colorful costumes going door to door to spread holiday cheer. The merrymakers are rewarded with gifts of fruit, cash, and sweets. Don't be alarmed if one of those sweets is called crab candy. The name comes from the hard pink shell. Crunch down and you're savoring a chocolatey peanut powder that melts in your mouth. And don't worry, there's no fishiness here, only music to our mouths.
That's weird. Like I thought we were gonna. It's weird. It's like you've gotten to the inside of a blow pop without biting it yet. But instead of bubblegum, it's peanut butter. Like chocolate peanut butter, but not like Reese's, but like cocoa peanut butter. I'm not a fan of the texture.
It's a little weird.
I don't like the candy shell with the peanut butter inside. Like, they don't go.
It's a little strange.
If I was a little kid, I probably would like them. I would probably like that texture. But as an adult, I'm like, it's jarring to be like, oh, is this like a hard candy? No, you're supposed to bite down, and it's a really thin candy shell around peanut butter. And I think hard candy and peanut butter is the jarring thing.
I'd go like a 2 on those.
Yeah, I'm with you. Not my favorite. What's next?
All right. So these are from Italy. Milk chocolate with strawberry popping candy. Truffles as exciting as Italian fireworks. Visiting Italy for the new year? You'd better watch your step and maybe bring some ear protection because Italians are positively bonkers for their New Year's fireworks displays. While Christmas is for family time, New Year's is when people live it up and party. Even when the public displays end, many locals keep the festivities going, with some even throwing fireworks right out of apartment windows.
That's not dangerous or anything.
Just start shooting off Roman candles out your window.
Probably.
Prefer some peace and quiet? You can still get in on some of the fun with these truffles filled with strawberry popping candy. They're like fireworks in your mouth. You're like, I'm just going to stay inside and put one of these truffles in my mouth. It'll just be just like fireworks.
The lamest Italian ever. I don't like fireworks. I'm just going to eat candy. Cocoa Boom. They're called Cocoa Boom. Oh, that's funny. They just look like regular round lint truffles. I'm going to gross everybody out by opening my mouth and showing a chewed up chocolate. They're very good.
Nope.
We
Oh. Please hold. Technical difficulties. There we go. We're back.
the Pop Rocks caused madness and mayhem. Number one, the chocolate is delicious. I've swallowed it and I'm still snapping. So the Pop Rocks are definitely live. I think the creaminess of the chocolate keeps them from like going away. Because like my mouth is closed. There's nothing left in my mouth, but there must be Pop Rocks still because it's still snapping.
Yeah.
Those are fun. I like those. I'm not a big fan of like the trend lately. Like I know Hershey's did a Pop Rocks chocolate, and I didn't like it at all. I think because it was white chocolate. This is really good chocolate. Like if they didn't put the Pop Rocks in it, this would still be a really good snack or a really good candy. Pop Rocks just made it fun.
I'll go for.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd give it a 4. I was gonna say 3.75, but the chocolate was good enough to be a 4 on its own.
All right.
Gonna ask me some trivia.
Yeah. During Hogmanay, Scottish New Year's, it's tradition to A. Sweep out the fireplace, B. Pay off all outstanding debts before midnight, C. Dust evil spirits with a smoking juniper branch, or D. Celebrate the first person who steps into your house.
I'm gonna say D. Or is A? D or A?
You're correct in some regards. A, B, C, and D are all correct. The first three are part of redding the house, a process meant to start the new year with a clean slate. The last is known as first footing. If the first person who enters the house in the new year brings gifts like salt, coal, or whiskey, it guarantees health, warmth, or good cheer for the rest of the year.
I think that's a good tradition to have. You just show up at all of you go out for a drive, and you go to all of your friends' houses, or obviously don't drink and drive, but you go out for a drive, go all to your friends' houses, and just you're not staying. It's not a whatever. You just show up with a bottle of whiskey, say Happy New Year, and you go to the next house.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. This next snack is going to be very familiar to us. We have a grocery store, like a lot of people do in the U.S., called Aldi. That every year they have, I can't remember what month that is. It might be September, and they do like a German, theme.
They also have Aldi in the UK. I actually think it's a German company.
It might be, and they put these snacks out every year. We've actually, I think we've done them on this
Deutsche
program.
Küche.
Yeah. But this particular snack, and as soon as you see them, you'll know.
Okay, yeah.
These are dark chocolate gingerbread bites. So it's appropriate that we did the Polish box and then we're doing these because these are kind of similar to something that we had in the last box. 3 layers of cookie, jelly, and persipan. Meet the holiday yum with it all. Invented in 1936, Germany's now classic Dominostein has 4 essential parts: a base of Lebkuchen, the gingerbread locals have been loving since the 13th century; 2, a layer of tart fruit jelly; 3, a slathering of persipan, a fluffy confection made from ground apricot kernels; and finally 4, a coating of luscious dark chocolate. But forget about counting layers. We'd rather count how many whole pieces we can eat.
Yeah, we've had something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Aldi actually has these in that German Oktoberfest line that they put out every year.
They're pretty good. Again, much like the snack from Poland, the gingerbread, the chocolate, the jelly, and then the persipan, which is like marzipan. They're good together, but you don't get the gingerbread that sorry, causing madness and mayhem here.
Yeah, you shouldn't knock that. All right. Try not to hit that.
I didn't. It was just don't touch it.
It's very sensitive. Your USB port there is very sensitive.
Anyway, it was a good cookie. I enjoyed them. I probably wouldn't eat a lot of them. They're very heavy.
They pair well with that beer.
I imagine so. Like the Christmas ale and like that. They're very Christmassy flavored.
Yeah.
They're Christmas. I'd probably give them a
I'm gonna go 3.5.
2.75. I just hate that they keep. I mean, I love gingerbread, so like use something different and like leave the gingerbread alone. Let it stand alone. Stop putting gingerbread in other things because you don't taste the gingerbread anymore.
Right. I hear you. All right. Let's jump back to a trivia.
Okay.
In Cologne, Germany, used Christmas trees are donated to A, a church, B, an orphanage, C, the local zoo, or D, neighbors.
Zoo.
Correct. Don't know what to do with your used Christmas tree? How about giving it to the animals at the local zoo? That's what happens in Cologne. The resident llamas happily munch on the branches. It actually helps keep their teeth clean. Elephants chow down too, so they can eat up to 3 trees a day. Why
Pine
wouldn't
needles would
zoo
get
animals
stuck.
get a little holiday indulgence?
I feel like pine needles would get stuck in your throat. But I guess if you got a really big throat, like an elephant.
All right, so next up, this is curious, is a snack from South Korea. And they're cinnamon sugar.
Just put those anywhere.
Oops. They're cinnamon sugar churros.
So a Mexican treat by way of
South Korea.
South Korea.
Hop over to Seoul at the end of December, and you'll be just in time for their Lantern Festival, an annual Christmas time tradition. Gwanghwamun Square gets a glowing makeover of lights, lanterns, and of course, a giant Christmas tree. But our favorite part in this is the street food. Churros are one of the most popular street foods in the entire country, with people munching over 3,000 of them a day. So it's no surprise that they'd also make an appearance during the holidays, and simply why we needed to share the deliciousness with you.
Okay, this has like little arrows saying to open it from the side, but it's really hard to do. Because I know they want you to keep them long and whole in the package. See how it's like this is open? And you just tear it, I guess.
Oh yeah, they're not big.
Oh, I thought they were big.
Nope. They're just little.
They smell good.
They're little bite-sized ones.
They smell good.
Oh yeah.
Those are good. It tastes like cereal. It tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'd eat those all day.
Like they're good. Like a processed snack food churro. You could usually set the expectations pretty low for this, but they're not bad. I mean,
No, I like them.
They're tasty. They're flavorful.
I would buy these in a vending machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're good. I'd give them a 4 1/4.
I'm right with you.
I think after eating a whole bag of them, you might feel a little this.
Yeah.
Because they are sweet. They're not. You don't taste the oil, but I think after you eat a bunch of them, you might get a little of that greasiness to them.
Yeah. All right, another trivia question.
Okay.
In Japan, it's good luck for your first dream of the new year to include A, an eggplant, B, a hawk, C, Mount Fuji, or D, a bamboo stalk.
Bamboo.
You're incorrect. It's actually all of the other ones but the bamboo stalk.
I was just thinking of Lucky Bamboo.
So it's good luck for your dreams to include an eggplant, a hawk, and Mount Fuji.
So a hawk flying, carrying an eggplant over towards Mount Fuji in your dream is the luckiest dream you could have.
According to Japanese tradition, it's considered good luck for these 3 things to appear in your first dream of the new year, locally called Hatsuyum. Mount Fuji represents lofty success. Hawks represent cleverness. And eggplants? The veggie's Japanese name, nasu, is derived from the word for accomplishment. Huh. Interesting. All right. We got 2 more snacks to go.
2 to go.
All right. From Turkey, we have strawberry and pomegranate Turkish delight. Turkey's famous New Year's tradition. 300 years ago, Sultan Abdul Hamid wanted to woo his wives by giving them a new dessert. He called upon his kingdom's many confectioners to craft the next big sweet, and one of them did just that. In his tiny Istanbul candy shop, Bakir Effendi mixed sugar syrup with starch, cooked it for 6 hours, then cut it into cubes. The result, Turkish Delight, one of the world's most famous sweets and a Turkish New Year's Eve tradition. I feel like we've had so many Turkish Delights in like these various boxes.
They're not really cubes. They're kind of blobs.
I feel like some of them have, oh geez, making a mess. Like they've kind of like combined into big pieces.
Uh-huh. They're good. I like the texture better than some of the other ones we've had. Some of the other ones we've had were uncomfortably gelatinous, where these are more soft, gummy candy.
Yeah.
The flavor is really mild. It's obviously strawberry, and it's like real strawberry, so it's not like the fake strawberry flavor. I don't get any pomegranate. Maybe a little. I like them. I like them better than other Turkish Delight that we've had.
I'd go 4 on those. They're good.
They're messy.
Yes.
I got powder all over myself. I'm gonna put the I don't think I'd go all the way to a 4. I think I'd do 3.5. Not reaching for it, but not turning it away if offered.
All right, one more trivia question, then one more snack.
Woohoo!
On the first day of Ramadan, residents of Istanbul are woken up at 2:30 a.m. by A, 200 roosters, B, 2,000 drummers, C, 500 singers, or D, 10,000 trumpeters.
Drummers.
You're correct. 2,000 drummers. One thing's for certain, you don't need an alarm clock during Ramadan. Throughout this holy month, 2,000 brightly dressed drummers march through the streets of Istanbul. Why start so early? Because they're walking the residents for sahur, the last pre-dawn meal before fasting begins.
Waking the residents. Oh, okay. Like they're walking them?
Oh, wait, waking. Yeah, waking the residents. And we promise you don't want to miss that meal, because afterwards it's a day of fasting up until sunset.
It's a long day with no foods.
Well, speaking of foods, we have one more foods to eat for this.
What's our last foods?
It's from Thailand. It's Tom Yum coconut rolls. Thailand's hottest New Year's tradition. In Thailand, you get to celebrate the New Year not once, but twice. Their first celebration is the Thai New Year, Songkran, celebrated April 13th. But December 31st is also considered a national holiday. No matter which New Year you're celebrating, it's almost guaranteed that you'll be slurping down a hot bowl of Tom Yum soup. Made with lemongrass, limes, and tons of herbs and spices, it's considered an important part of Thai heritage because it's such a perfect blend of local flavors. Crunch into these Tom Yum flavored coconut rolls, and you'll be saying yum too.
So is this a savory or a salty or both?
I don't know.
Because the picture looks like soup. The picture looks like soup.
And they smell very coconutty.
Okay, it looks like soup.
It does. These are very salty.
I taste lime, coconut, salt. It's weird. It's a salty sweet.
Yeah.
Not bad. Weird. A little
Yeah.
spicy. There's a little bit of a spice there too. I don't like the coconut flavor in them. Tastes like fake coconut. I think if they were soup crackers, like that tasted like the soup without the coconut, I'd like them better. I'm intrigued enough that I would probably order the soup somewhere and see how that is.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree with
I've
you,
never
yeah.
had tom yum, but I would try it based on this.
Tom Yum would appreciate it if you don't eat them.
Yeah, no, don't, Mr. Yum. I'm sorry.
They're okay.
It's weird, not bad, strange, salty, sweet.
2.5.
Yeah, I agree with you. So, going back because I was in the kitchen, what was our favorite snack from the Poland box?
We were kind of the butter potato chips, I think, were a hit, and the espresso chocolate bar.
Mm-hmm.
Those are, and the gingerbread sticks.
Okay, that makes sense. What did we hate?
The jelly candies.
Yeah, the lemon,
Yeah.
the pledge candy. Okay.
By that note, though, our favorites from the holiday box. We enjoyed the raspberry chocolate truffles, and we also really enjoyed the truffle potato chips.
It's a truffle trend,
And then
but different kind of truffles.
Oh, and the churros as well. Our least favorite were the crab candies.
What was this one?
Oh,
I thought that was
that's
my
right.
least favorite.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I missed that one. That was our second place least favorite. Liz's least favorite, absolutely, and she knew it was going to be, was the salted egg
popcorn. Salted egg kettle corn, really.
Yes.
Ugh.
But yeah,
This was fun.
Yeah, this was a good 2-box episode. I feel we ran into some really good snacks, some not so good snacks, but a lot of fun.
Only a few that I was like outright yuck.
But as I was saying, excuse me. Oh,
did one of those Tom Yum sneak up on you?
I think so.
There was some spice on them.
As I was saying while Liz was in the kitchen, stay tuned for some future episodes. We have some more Universal Yums boxes to get through. We have some other plans for other snack adventures that we're going to try.
A few internet suggestions on maybe new takes on how to eat old snack foods. Not like old as in expired, but like
expired.
No.
Expired.
No.
And Joni's here.
No, like, traditional snack foods, but eating them with a new twist or in a new way.
Oh. I think you mentioned maybe doing another pickling panel.
I do have my heart set on another pickle panel.
I mentioned maybe going back to the European grocery stores and maybe picking up some snacks from those. The Asian market, Trader Joe's as a possibility.
The world is our oyster. Just
and
oysters.
Of course, Canada.
Our neighbors to the north.
Our sweet, sweet mistress.
Was your history like segment on Canada called Canada, Our Neighbors to the North?
I don't remember. And then, of course, we're headed to Baltimore coming up end of May, early June, and going back to H Mart.
Yeah, their H Mart is the bomb.
And not only maybe picking up some snacks, but maybe some frozen goods.
Gotta see if we can transport them home unscathed.
Maybe some dumplings.
Dumplings.
We could maybe do some dumplings. We could do a dumpling Snackrifice.
Do a dumpling off.
Yeah. And who knows what else? Maybe get some kimchi.
Love me some kimchi.
Yeah. But stay tuned for all of that. Stay tuned to our channel, our Facebook page, facebook.com/willingsnackrifice.
Our YouTube
for all
page.
of us. Our YouTube, if you watch us on YouTube, which I don't know that many people do, but hey,
We're there.
it's there. It's live. It's out there. But yeah, Liz, this has been a good time. This has been fun 2 boxes of snacks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else it's been?
What?
It's been real.
It's been fun.
It's been real fun. We'll see you next time.